Hello.
Hello, hello.
All right, I'm DJ Hexmob.
And I'm DJ Magik.
And you're listening to WMTN 93.1, 103.1, and sasradio.org. And this is Headmaster's Corner. So today we're here with DJ Sam I Am and DJ M. And today's topic is college advice and college in general.
Right.
Yay, but I have a quick announcement. I just want to say thank you to all our listeners. We think this is our 26th episode of Headmaster's Corner. We don't really know. Maybe it's our 27th, but we just want to say thank you so much for listening. In the school year right now at SAS, students are signing up for classes next year, and we definitely want to promote our radio station. I think if you are younger in not ninth grade, you have to take it as a PEAK, which is our AP program. But if you are 9th through 12th, I'm pretty sure, you can take it as a class, and we definitely recommend it. Mm-hmm. So, yay!
Yeah, it's 8th grade and up for the after-school program.
Yes. Okay. So, recently, the juniors went to a college fair, and DJ M was on it. So, DJ M, tell us how that was.
Okay, it was pretty interesting. We all went on two buses. We got there, and it was this giant building in what was it? I think it was Manchester or Winchester. But we went in there, and it was just like stall after stall after stall. It was the whole East Coast. Mm-hmm. So you got to see places from New York, Tennessee, everywhere. It was nice. You talk to them, they give you a little piece of advice. They had a little app where they would scan a QR code, and then they get your information so that they can contact you later. It was really helpful. I found a lot of colleges in Tennessee I had no clue even existed. It was nice.
Which colleges did you check out?
Okay, I checked out Union College in New York. It was pretty interesting. I checked out some in like surrounding states. Mostly in Tennessee, though. I was really interested in, I think it's Scotsman University or something. They're a liberal arts college with their own little town. It's nice.
Okay. What do you want to major in when you get
psychology?
So, ooh.
I want to be a therapist.
Okay. What made you kind of go into that? Well,
I wanted to be able to help people, and as you know, I'm sure the listeners don't, but my dad and a lot of my stepmom are working in the medical field, but I really just can't do that. I'm squeamish with blood, and I don't like seeing people hurt. So I thought, like, what else can I do? And I've been through a lot of therapy, and I've realized, like, being able to help people, especially if I could work with like teens and young adults, would be nice.
Yeah, okay, I can see you doing that. DJ Magik. So I know you have 2 majors in mind, depending on where you go to college. So how's that going for you?
It's still complicated. I'm going to be so honest. I'm still balancing out, like, I want to do either graphic design or interior design.
Graphic design is my passion.
Oh, really? So I don't really know too much about it. Like, how would you explain it to someone that has, like, maybe a potential want to do it, but don't really know?
Oh, I don't actually know about graphic design. It's a thing. Have you never heard graphic design is my passion? Mm-mm. Oh, it was.
Okay.
It was
well,
sorry.
I missed that joke. My bad.
But graphic design is in like designing just like art and stuff, or
that's what I don't really know. I mean, when I was talking to the lady at ETSU, she like said that you can major into many different categories in graphic design, so it was more of like where I wanted to go with that, like for photography or for art, for jewelry making, for logos, for I don't know, there was a lot. And then there's also interior designing at UTC, so build my own stuff.
I do know whenever it comes to like colleges with art, it can be kind of it's really dependent on the teacher you get, and this is just based off of like stories that I've heard like online from artists. I myself not an artist, but like if you get the wrong type of teacher, it's so based on, because art's so subjective. It's like they might just not like your style, and then it's like, well, it's even if they want to fairly judge you, they can't. It's kind of hard. But you can also learn a lot of techniques, and you have a lot of peers there. Exactly. So it's worth looking into, I think. Even if it's like most colleges have the thing where you can like switch majors between the first 2 years.
Good advice.
DJ Magik, is communications for you still on the table, or have you completely scrapped that idea?
I think I've completely scrapped that idea. I mean, as much as I love doing radio and all that, I think I I don't know. I love it. I love radio. Do not get me wrong. I love it. I think everyone will love it if you join. But I've kind of decided that from a young age that I kind of had my own goals, and communication doesn't really kind of fit into that passion of mine. So I'm kind of moving away from communication.
Radio is an interest. It's not really a job thing.
Okay. DJ Sam, I am. So have you been planning on going to college? I know you're only a sophomore, but like, has it been in mind?
I've put a lot of thought into it.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to go towards Savannah College of Art and Design, and I want to get into themed architecture. Ooh. And particularly I want to go towards Imagineering at Disney. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically the people who build the rides, like they design rides
and the parks, right?
Yeah,
like they're also
just
themed.
They make all of the park things, like anything that happens that is construction related. That's what they're working on. So yeah, I'm wanting to go towards Savannah College of Art and Design. I'm touring them this summer. And for next year, I was wondering, because I want to try and like take some college courses next year. I was wondering if I should do like this program they have at Motlow, where it's like a 2-year program. So I'd be taking it next year and senior year, where it's like a robotics program, and that type of program would already give me the ability to get into certain jobs. But I could also take like some online courses that would help me get some of my required college classes out of the way. So when I go to Savannah College, I will have more options to take courses related to what I'm actually interested in.
Well, just like this is just my piece on it. I'm not like I don't know much about architecture, but I mean, there's a lot of robotics in Disney World. You know, like the Hall of Presidents and everything. It could be like an extra draw on your application if you're trying to get in.
Yeah, that'll be really helpful for.
Is this program just what you're doing on your own, or is this like also presented by SAS, or is this an online course?
Yeah, it's an online.
Oh,
course.
Okay. So you'd be doing this as an independent study.
Yeah, I think I might be able to arrange something with SAS where I take it as one of my classes. So I don't know what that would look like. So I'm going to meet with Mr. McClellan and talk to him about stuff like that.
Yeah. So. I think they'll let you be able to do that. And you can definitely like, because I know there's a teacher that's going to have to watch you, because I remember one of the students here had an independent study and they had to be watched by a teacher. I think since you're doing...
It's more like you just check in with them. You kind of give progress of what you're studying and kind of all that.
Yeah.
But I would definitely, if you're really wanting to do this as an independent study, I would definitely talk to Ms. Black.
Yeah.
She kind of knows that whole gist.
Yeah, I would talk to Ms. Black.
Because I don't know if it's like just independent work that like they assign, or whether it's going to be like Zoom meetings or stuff. Like I don't know what that aspect is going to look like, but I am certainly considering it. Yeah.
Yes, you should definitely consider it. DJ Magik, have you gotten word back on FAFSA for your colleges?
No. I have not. We got logged out of the account.
What?
Yeah, and so my mom's having to call them and do a lot of stuff. But I mean, it's going.
You better get that together. That's the whole government thing.
I know.
Oh my God. But,
I mean, their system was down one time when we tried doing it.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Because Maryville has gotten all my stuff, and they've gotten all my calculations and everything. They sent me an email yesterday, so I have all of the estimates and everything.
That's
I'm
good.
Tell you, it's expensive.
It is for Maryville.
Yes, it is expensive.
What about NTSU?
They don't know. They don't know, because they're doing a new system, so they don't know. I still have yet to hear back from them. Maryville's the only one I've heard back from. LSU, I'm still waiting for a response from them. I don't know what's going on with them, but I really would like for them to respond hopefully by Friday, because they said, oh yeah, you'll get a response hopefully by the middle of April. It is the middle of April, and I'm waiting because that's supposed to be my backup school, just in case the other two don't work out. So I'm like...
Have you gotten to LSU yet?
No. that's what I was talking about. Yeah, I don't know.
So they were trying to tell you, yes, you got in, or no, you got in, and you haven't heard back from them.
And I haven't heard back from them yet, so I don't know what's going on with them. They need to kind of steer away from basketball and focus on accepting these people. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not even going to be on their campus because most likely if I get into there and that's where I'm going, we'll be living in Baton Rouge and I'd be 6 minutes away from campus, so I wouldn't even live on campus. So it's like, can I please?
Do you really want to not live on campus? Because I've always heard that it's recommended at least the first year of your semester in college to live on campus.
No, you're good.
A lot of colleges even require it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, college your freshman year they require it.
I'm not too sure if LSU requires it. The only reason why my sister stayed in the dorm is because we live in New Orleans, hour away, so she had to. But if my mom ends up getting a job in Baton Rouge and Max would go to high school right close to that, LSU is 6 minutes away. I could walk. So it would be redundant for me to live on campus when I'm right there.
Right.
And I can just drive. And then also my sister is going to be finishing her year and she has an apartment. So it's like I have places.
There actually is I was talking about this in the college fair when I was talking to them. Usually if you have to, freshman year, you have to be on campus unless you're within a certain radius. So if you're that close, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I was like, it'd be redundant for me to live there and spend more money when I'm 6 minutes away and I can walk there. But, no, yeah. So, yeah, I've been waiting that. I got my FAFSA for Maryville. I'm going to go tour their college this Saturday. So, hopefully,
I'm so excited.
I know, me too. I did, the little online tour. Their dorms are big. Their dorms are big.
At Maryville?
What style of dorms are they? Are they suite style? Or are they big dorm style?
I don't want to say it's suite style. All I know is that it's big because one of the pictures they showed, the girls had a couch in the room.
Okay. Was it do you know, are the rooms all connected? Is it the dorms here, or is it
that is a great question.
Because there's apartment style, there's suite style, and then there's the dorm style.
I think it's just dorm style, but they're really big.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really big because it's the beds are pushed up on one side of the wall. There's this big old empty space. The girls had a couch in there. And I was just like, oh yeah, these dorms are big. Bigger than MTSU's dorms.
I will say, one benefit I do get from being trans is that at most schools they'll just be like, well, we can't put you with the women, but we don't. You probably don't want to stay with the men, so why don't you just get your own room? It's like, yes.
Yeah, that'd be nice getting your room. I mean, my roommate, if I do get a roommate.
Did you have to fill out that thing of finding your roommate?
Speaking of when I applied for housing at MTSU, you have to fill out the roommate thing, and there's options how do you listen to your music? Do you do it with headphones, without headphones, or preference? Cool. They're how do you like your room? Is it very clean, little mess?
Yeah.
Sometimes messy, sometimes clean, or just messy in general, or no preference. I obviously did clean with a little mess, just because not everybody's perfect. There was another question. Oh yeah, where do you like to study? How do you like to study? This, that, and the third. And so just general questions. So then they'll try to match you with somebody that has the same preferences. So I'm on the wait list for MTSU. Hopefully I get accepted, and then I have to pay a deposit to hold my spot, which is so funny because they're building a whole new building. It isn't dorms, but I think it's either it was architecture or engineering building that they're building on the whole other side of campus. So it's on the whole other side they're building that. I think the engineering students are helping build with that too as well. But that, and then so I'm just kind of waiting for a response and touring everything and putting in deposits, and but thank you so much, everybody, for listening. You've been listening to WMTN 93.1, 103.1 and SASradio.org, the voice of the mountain.
And thank you to our hosts.